Hey, just a quick video tonight. Just doing something I've not done in quite a while. I'm just going to show you what graphic novels I've bought in the past two, 1 month, between 1 month to 2 months, say. I'm not bought as many as I have been doing in the past, but that should hopefully change soon with my starting my new job very shortly. Tomorrow, either tomorrow or Wednesday, I'll be uploading two videos. One will be a review of the new comics that I got last week and give my reviews of them, and the other one will be at last the Luther Strode video. That must be either tomorrow or Wednesday when they get uploaded. Just tinkering about finishing them off. Okay, so on to today anyway. So, just a small pile. The first one I got, which came today, is Volume 5 of Something is Killing the Children. Absolutely love this series. I got the first three books in the hardcover deluxe, but I can't wait for the next one, so I've just been getting the rest of those volumes in soft cover. Really, really good series. One of my favourite horror themed comics. So, yeah, not read it yet, can't wait to read it. And then Volume 2 of The House of Slaughter, Scarlet. Read this one already. I don't know what I was reading, to be honest. I don't know. Because it kind of ties with Something is Killing Children, because it deals with some of the characters. I've been buying it, but did I enjoy it? I couldn't say. I don't know if I did, to be honest. So I don't know. I might give it one more volume. If the next volume's not so good, I might just stop it. But great artwork, very similar to Wilfred de la Dera. Well, actually, he does have a bit on this. But I think the majority of the artwork is by Letizia Candanici. But if you ask me what the story is about, I could not tell you. I honestly couldn't tell you. But pretty to look at. And then the concluding book of Once a Future by Kieran Gillen and Dan Mora. Gorgeous, gorgeous Dan Mora artwork. Though some pages did feel a bit rushed, to be honest. Really enjoyed it. I absolutely love the story. I love anything to do with Arthurian folklore and English folklore. But it felt kind of rushed, to be honest. Like there was jumps in time when I wish they. It's that thing when you get like a budget science fiction series where they describe a big event that's happened, but they've not got the budget to show you what's happened. And it felt like this is what happened with this comic. I feel like it could have gone on for another 10 issues to flesh it out more. So it felt like a very rushed ending, and I hope they bring it back because I did feel a bit shortchanged. Even though it's gone on for quite a number of issues, it felt like they just were running towards the end instead of just going at the pace that they were going at originally. But still really enjoyed it. Glad I got it. It's an enjoyable experience. And then Grimm, I did have the first two issues, I think it was, one or two issues in floppy, but I thought I saw them when they were going for sky high prices and thought I'll wait for the book. And I'm glad I did. Stephanie Phillips, one of my favourite writers at the moment of contemporary comics. And great artwork by Flaviano. And really, really nice. Not got round to reading this yet. All these came in the past few days. But yeah, can't wait to dive into that. And then the concluding book, I don't know if I showed this before, but the concluding book of the Parliament of Swamp Thing by Ram V, the Parliament of Gears. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous artwork. Some of the best artwork that's in comics at the moment by Mike Perkins. And it's the best Swamp Thing we've had, I'd say, since Alan Moore or since maybe Rick Veitch when he took from over Manuel and Nancy Collins as well. Those were the last two runs that I really enjoyed. So yeah, really, really can't wait to dive into that. And then this came today, that Texas Blood Volume 3. I highly recommend this. Great, fantastic artwork by Jacob Phillips, who's the colorist on his dad, Sean Phillips' work for Ed Brubaker. And he's such a great draftsman. Really nice, noirish crime thriller, but with a hint of supernatural, but it's not blatant. It's kind of there, kind of like what Twin Peaks does. But if you've not been collecting this, I really do highly recommend it. Each book's extremely satisfying, and I think this will be the first one out of this pile that I'll dive into read. Just great characterization, great artwork. And finally, I got this from my local comic shop in the bargain bins. Definitely one that I've not got. It's Red Tide. John Smith's the writer on it. He's the creator of Definitely War. And Colin McNeil and John Burns, Sean Phillips, and Peter Doherty doing the artwork. So there's some John Burns and Colin McNeil doing some amazing painted artwork. Peter Doherty, who came to prominence when he did Young Death, and then he became more known as a colorist for Jeff Darrow. And he's kind of gone quiet again now, but yeah, really, as you know, in previous episodes, I really like Definitely War as a character. Gay, aristocratic, vampire who is an occult investigator for the Justice Department in Judge Dredd's timeline. So extremely pleased I got this. We'll be reading this very shortly. So that's what I got. So Definitely More, Sex Blood Witch for the first one I read, Swamp Thing Final Volume, Grimm Volume 1, Once Future Volume 5, House of Slaughter Volume 2, meh, and then Something Is Killing Children Volume 5. Love that series. So like I said, tomorrow there'll be a review of the comics I got last week, and then I'll also be posting either tomorrow or the day after, depending on editing, my overview and review of the complete Luther Strode. Okay, thanks, bye.